typically, how long will be the cycle? Can we define in an average cycle, like 3 to 6 months,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, yeah. The ideation and the detailing virtual mockup takes 4 weeks. After that, prototyping and mockup another 15 days. And after it goes for production, if it is a plastic toy, then it takes around 3 months to make a mold. If it's a wooden toy, it can directly go for production, and within 1 month or 15 days, it depends on the manufacturer or your OEM vendor whether the availability is there or not. Then in terms of plastic, in terms of wooden toys and plush toys, it can directly go for production after the prototyping. But in terms of plastic toys, we have to wait for molds to make. It takes almost 3 months. So in general, 4 months is a good enough time. 4 months and 5 months, 4 to 5 months is a good enough time to bring toys on table.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for the detailed. I think it's 3 to 4 months is like a movie making, right? When you make the movie and you release, then you'll be very excited how the marketing is going on. So
Yes.
during this pandemic, Suhasini,
Yeah.
so you see all the kids are in front of the screens, no matter what, whether they are in
Yeah.
school, they are college, or they are in office or everywhere, everyone is in front of the screens. So
Yes.
do you think there is any impact in the future generation to think more on the creativity?
See, although those, students or most almost students are on the screen because they are doing schooling online these days.
Yeah.
Apart from that, the school is also giving them opportunity to do arts and crafts and creative things also they are doing. So apart from screens, they are definitely doing some creative things, and they are attending online workshops, online classes. There are so many online classes and on arts and craft and other activities for children apart from studies. And at home also, I think they are doing a bit. But definitely pandemic has a bigger role to play in this, that they can't go out and play and explore with nature and explore with other friends, the natural material around them, making something out of it or playing outside. So that is definitely missing, but we are hoping, to have those days back and better days are ahead. So, but whatever is in the given situation, I think children are doing best of the whatever is given to them, and they're really quick learners, I would say. Very quick learners. They have adapted it so well.
Absolutely. I think they have all adapted to the technology. Now, let me ask
Yes.
these questions to you. Since you were in so long in this industry, the toys created a decade ago, a toys created now. So there is huge difference, right? So what is your
Yeah.
thought? Is it tough for you to create these days from
Uh,
if you compare to a decade ago?
I wouldn't say it is tough. I would say it is a very much a learning curve for me to
Mhm.
understand the context right now, because every decade has a different context altogether. When we were kids, the toys were different. Then every decade, toy changes or any other product or utility or expectation from the product, or the usability changes, the behavior of people changes. So there are social economical structures changes. So all these things boils down to one particular toy. That toy is also changing, but one fact remains the same, is that children are learning out of toy. Children are making a lot of good time playing with the toy, and they are having a fantastic you know uh, what you call as a learning time or play time with the toy today. It's today as well, and 10 years back as well. But definitely 10 years back the context was different, so there were little different toys in terms of material. Nowadays in India, there are plethora of wooden toys manufactured in India. But earlier, 10 years back, there were more of a paper-based product, or plush toys were prevalent and plastic toys were prevalent. But now, people are moving towards sustainability aspect of toys, and longevity of the toy, eco-friendliness of the toy. Apart from safety issues are always there, but that sustainability factor is a change in this decade than the last decade, I would say, in our country like India.
I agree with you, because even though the decades are changing, the context is changing. And I would say the learning remains the same. The learning is
Yeah,
improving every day to day. The kid life
yeah,
cycle is only on the games, only on the
yeah,
toys, right? So their
yeah.
learning is all about toys, their entertainment is all about toys. Because we see in India too now, I thought only in US the toy is the world of the kid, but I see now in India too, no one goes out and everything is toys and screens. So absolutely, I think more and more we want you to design, Suhasini. Definitely,
Thank
that
you.
will be the inspiration for the kids. So, what are some of the misconceptions you think about this ties designing and tie as a tie designer?
As a toy designer, as I have previously mentioned, also people would think that I would design only teddy bear. Toy means a teddy bear, but
Hmm.
toy doesn't mean a teddy bear. Only that in the course of our discussions, as I have explained, also various types of toys, and there is a definite process. There is a definite design process we follow in designing a toy. So this is a misconception that toy, to I mean, a toy is just plaything. So there must be so much fun into it only designing a toy. You play and you get a toy idea. That is a misconception. uh, if you want to get an idea, you have to go in depth so much and learn about children a lot. Not only about the children, but about the manufacturer and manufacturability of that toy as well. So there are so many aspects to the toy that you have to balance while designing. So generally, we can't expect people to understand all these intricacies because they are not aware of it. So definitely, they don't know about it. But these are the misconceptions which they have, and I try my best to explain this process and explain about the toys and what goes into making toys, and try to spread awareness through TV programs and through different medias, maybe writing articles in newspaper. So yeah, I am trying my bit to do that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I think you should continue to do, Suhasini.
Yes.
When you said about this misconception, there are so many learnings, right? When you talk
Yeah.
about learning as a toy designer, day to day, the software, the IoT, evolving every day. How do you keep up things? Because as a designer, you need to go with the flow, right? What
Yep.
the trends are going in the market, how the technology
Yep.
is improving, how we need to align to the time. So, what is your learning curve? How do you keep up things?
Yeah, so usually what we do is, as a studio, we co-create and we collaborated with technology inventors and those who create technologies and PCBs and IoT. There are a lot of companies who develop IoT technologies. So we tie up with them because we are designers and we are not technologists. So that's how we have to tie up with techno entrepreneurs, and as a team we work. Their technology and our ideas, we mix them and create a toy out of it. So it is a teamwork, always, for any technology based toy. So yeah.
So, yeah, I would say it is very evident that we have to engage with the technologist and adopt some
Yes.
technologies and think
Yeah.
creative ways to design. Absolutely, you
Yes.
are absolutely right. So, what are your proud moments during this tie design? Definitely, people want to know about the Kinder Joy, and why don't you throw some light on proud moments during your journey?
Thank you for asking me that. That is my favorite question, actually. So there are many. I would begin it with when I was a student at NID and I was pursuing toy design. That
Mhm.
time I have been awarded by Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji as a design entrepreneur award he has given me for designing an innovative product. So at that time, as a student and who is about to go in the industry in few months, it was a very encouraging moment for me, and it was a boost for me that my designs can win an award. And it has really given me definitely encouragement to do better in life. So that was a very proud moment for me. And when I was doing my industrial training with a very well-known board game design company, Frank in India. So I have designed four board games, and all of those four board games were launched not only in India, but they were first got launched in Hong Kong Toy Fair and Nuremberg, Germany Toy Fair. So that was a very big encouragement for me and proud moment for me, because I just began my journey as a toy designer, and in my first go only, my toys have been launched internationally. So that was again a very proud moment for me. After that, I always dreamt of designing for Disney. So that opportunity also came in to design for Disney, and then Kinder Joy happened, and one of the manufacturers in India have given me opportunity to design his entire range of board games and puzzles. I have designed around 100 of them, and we went together to Germany Toy Fair, and he has given me name on each and every product. He has given my name, and from there, the journey started, and it was an avalanche effect. From there, I got invitation to go to China and spend some time in China in Happy Toy Factory, where I learned about bamboo toys and wooden toys and EN71 European standards, American standards, safety standards. So that was a very much, a big learning for me, how international toy market works and how to design internationally for international clients. So since then, there is no looking back. I have been designing for so many, companies around the globe. So that was another proud moment for a, Indian designer. Apart from that, they give my name and credit to a designer. And as an Indian designer, it is a really a very proud moment, to be design for international client as well as get credit for it. So design in India for the world. So I'm very happy about it. So I would like to pursue it forever. So yeah, and trying my bit.
Very proud to hear all this, Suhasini, because not only designing, you have an honor from our Prime Minister, nationally, worldwide, you are recognized. And if I definitely Kinderjoy is absolutely, that is the one which every kid would love to see. I was just talking to my kid about that, and she was saying, "Really, you're talking to her?" That was the experience. So
So
she
nice.
Kinderjoy every week she gets from me. So absolutely, I
Okay.
think uh, we want to hear more from you, and more awards you have to win. And we saw your TEDx speech too. That was wonderful. Absolutely,
Thank you.
that is an
Thank you.
inspirational to everyone. The main aim and goal of bringing you on this is, I want to showcase everyone that the toy designing is also a course where you can explore, exploit, and you can also get a good name and good opportunities in your career too. So
Yes.
absolutely, I think in the interest of time, I would love to ask the last question more about on the workshop. So what are the workshops you conduct? How do you engage with the kids? Is it a you do a virtual workshop, or it's a on-site workshop? So tell us more about your workshop journey.
Yeah, sure. This is a both online because of the pandemic. It is going virtual because we can't gather too many people together at one point of time. So now it's virtual, but it has always been on-site workshops where a lot of more than 100 people used to participate. Not only kids but design students also and adults also participated in my workshop. It is a very I mean, interesting workshop where I nudge people to design their own toy.
Wow.
So from beginning, there is a blank sheet of paper, and they have to imagine a character or whatever their favorite character or what do they want to see in their toy. So I ask them to draw. So
Mm,
after drawing the character, I help them to translate that 2D character into a 3D toy in one
mhm,
and a half hours time. So it is the usually this is in textile. The medium is textile, where you use any cloth which is at home. Because of the pandemic, we cannot take so much of material and go to market. So whatever is available, we can upcycle the old t-shirts, old pillow covers, or whatever is available at our home, we can design toy out of it. So this is a little bit of the workshop where they make their own toy. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it is very, very excited. And I'm also very curious to host a toy workshop for US. And
Definitely.
I'll definitely,
Definitely.
I'll definitely create a platform for that. So I'll be very
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So
Thank
what,
you.
tell me about your current business and what are you doing exactly so that, in the interest of time that we will close this call. So tell us more about your, what you do today as a current business.
Okay, actually, me and my husband, Paul Sandeep, he is an international award-winning designer, and
Mhm.
also he's from NID. We both run a design agency called as Paul Studio. It's a multidisciplinary studio where we do not only design toys, but we design industrial products, we design packaging, we design graphics, we do uh, uh, 3D visualizations, we do different animated videos. So it is completely multidisciplinary, one-stop solution for people, those who want to develop their product from scratch till the market. So it is a very interesting thing that we do at Paul Studio. Toy design is one of the aspect of it which I handle as a toy designer, but majorly the rest of the things have been handled by my husband. And we have won more than 34 national and international awards. I would be happy to share with you that. And yeah, we are based out of two cities in India, Noida and Pune. And yeah, and we work for clients across the globe, more than 19 countries.
Good luck, Suhasini, and glad to know that there is another designer in the another angle in your house. So absolutely, you are a designer family, I would say. So
Yes,
I think for my viewers, definitely, I like to again reiterate that if anyone is into a toy designing, they are passionate about toy designing, or they wanted to host some toys. So Suhasini is here to help us. And because of her vast experience, it will be very easy to connect the dots, and then you can take it to production. So, with that,
surely.
Suhasini, again, thank you so much for your time. Before we close, what are your final comments to all the viewers, all the kids about the designing?
Oh my God. I see, toy gives you happiness. So I think that everybody should play with toy, whether it's a kid or an adult, and try making your own toy. It gives more happiness than buying one. So I think attend my workshop. I'll teach you how to make toys, and
Definitely,
definitely I would say that thank you so much for giving your time and listening to me, and thank you so much for inviting me here. I really enjoyed this talk, and definitely looking forward to more in the future, and maybe the workshop as you mentioned. So
absolutely, Suhasini.
yeah,
Thank you so much for your time, and we will meet in our workshop soon. And
yeah,
good luck for you and Sandeep, and we will be
thank
in touch.
you,
Thank you. Have a
thank
great
you,
evening.
thank you.
Bye.